Oh, welcome, welcome. We got the drummers behind us here playing. I had you all set up there, but we were vertical, not horizontal, so I had to redo it all over again. And with the advice of my dear friend Liz, I have my wind muffs today. Even though it's not too terribly windy out today. So we are here in Puerto Morelos, Quintana Roo, Mexico, over by the pier, the sign, checking out the neighborhood. Thought we would stare at the ocean together, the beautiful Caribbean Ocean. Drop me a comment, let me know how the volume is, the picture, all that stuff. Oh, very good. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Can always count on you, brother. I'd raise you up a little bit, but I'm afraid that you would fall over. Probably about 25 Celsius, 27, something like that, I would guess. Maybe even 28. I'm not sure. I didn't look. I didn't look before I left. It's warm. It's Caribbean weather. There's no snow, and it's above freezing. If I had to guess, I'd say it's around 28 right now. So I wasn't going to edit any videos, but I figured I'd go live down here because this doesn't take any work or any commitment at all whatsoever. So I just wanted to take a break from editing videos and being committed to a live stream at home. So just kind of free for all right now, flying by the seat of my pants. +24. It feels warmer. +1. There you go. Now you know. There's a light breeze down here right now. It's not too terribly bad. Hopefully you don't fall over. It's actually busy down here. I'm surprised for being so late in the afternoon. There's a lot of people walking around. People sitting on the beach here in front of the boats or behind the boats, whichever way you look at it. So I am using the free Wi-Fi down here, so we'll see how. I think I lost reception once or twice for like a few seconds. Oh, the bird wanted to say hello. Oh, now the wind is picking up too. Clouds are rolling in, the wind's picking up. I was going to come earlier, but I had to charge my battery for a few minutes on my bike. No big deal. So yeah, we are going to take a break from doing edited videos. So I maybe come down here once or twice while we're on our little holiday here and go live down here. But no more editing videos for a couple of weeks. So you can watch out for the live streams down here with the free Wi-Fi. Today was a busy day. We had our interview today. So that video will be dropping in a couple of months, the guy told me. I posted it on our community page there. You can go check it out. But he said a couple months before that video drops. Thanks for hopping on. Okay, well that's crappy. Well, that's the free Wi-Fi. Well, I'm pulling the mic away from my mouth when I'm talking, so. Or sorry, when I'm not talking. Dyslexic. Kind of putting the microphone behind the wall a little bit, so a little less wind. It looks like it's going to rain, to be honest with you. Oh, there you go. Thank God. Well, it could be the internet as well, right? I am using free Wi-Fi versus data, so. I'm just not rambling constantly, that's all, and you're not used to that. Yeah, absolutely it is. It's a nice spot down here. So I'm right by the sign. I just took that photograph. It's literally uh, 20 feet, 30 feet away from me here where the Puerto Morelos sign is on the thumbnail with my bike in front of the sign. It's the photo op spot. And it is a nice spot down here. So you get to see the birds flying around over here and the boats. And usually there's no people over here, but today there is. Not too often anyway. I think they're probably coming over here because it's quieter than the beach. So it's very tranquilo over here. Yeah, so this other YouTube channel, they interview a lot of gringos here in Mexico. So they reached out to us and we had our interview today with them. Him, actually. I can't remember the channel name. It's on our community page, or if Jennifer's on, she could type it in. I don't watch their channel. I don't follow their channel, so I don't know them that well. But they've interviewed, I checked it out when they reached out to us. They've interviewed lots of gringos here in Mexico. Quite a few, actually. So they reached out to us, I don't know, probably a couple weeks ago. So, and then today was the actual interview. So it was about 45 minutes. I think it went pretty well. The video will probably be a little better than a half an hour long, I'm going to guess. So, but I'll keep you posted. We'll share a tidbit of it when they send us the link, the copy for it. So, but I'm not going to have that video itself. So the best I can do is just share the link for it in the description or in our community page. I'll share it a couple of times. So if you miss it, it'll be up there somewhere. I'll make it easy for you to find. Trust me. Very nice fella, though. They do a good job, I think, interviewing people. Very professional. So it's kind of like that Marianne that reached out to us from whatever they are, the ones that charge money. She reached out to us to do an interview. They're pretty big, actually, and then they backed out of it. So I can't remember their channel name, but they charge money for their services, and yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So something similar to that, whatever their channel name is. Another one that I really don't watch, so I don't know their names either. I just remember her name is Marianne. And I just, all of this information that these people share and want to charge you for can all be found free online. You don't have to pay people. If you're having trouble with the language or whatnot, you can maybe hire a translator. But as far as information for moving here and stuff like that, it's all free online. It's all free. So you just have to be willing to do a little bit of research and look for it. You don't have to fork out hundreds and hundreds of dollars to pay people to get this information for you, because it's all free online. And really, all you need to do is just go to the consulate website, whatever country you're coming from, and that's everything you need to know is right there. And it's going to be translated to English as well. So it's pretty straightforward, really. You don't need to pay people for this service, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion, though. I think now a lot of people, are trying to be budget friendly too, right? So a lot of people can't afford to pay for this type of service. So just know that all this information is free online. We like free. Yeah, we all like free. Jennifer's still on watching. Oh, that's good. Helping me out here. Well, hopefully I can make it back before the rain rolls in. Looks like it might be blowing over, actually. Clouds are blowing away from us here. Oh, nice. Gotta love Bailey's and coffee and a bonfire. Perfecto. I don't miss the minus 15. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Thanks for hopping on, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate your support. But yeah, we are definitely going to take a couple weeks off here from editing videos. Just live life. We got some friends here visiting right now. Well, some subscribers. We're going to go hang out with them on the weekend in Playa del Carmen. Shoot some video there. Just relax and take it easy. I actually watched a little bit of TV last night and ate a bowl of popcorn. Watched the final episode of Landsman last night. Very epic show. Yeah, it's the first time I watched any TV in a while. It's the first time I had any popcorn in a while, too. Probably a month, I bet. Pretty close, anyway. I'm getting cold. I should have put pants on. But he's got a Bluetooth speaker over there, and it's hooked up to his phone. So every time his phone goes off, the little beep, 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 it goes off on the Bluetooth speaker. He's selling coconuts and other stuff, too, I think, but mostly... And he's got a little stand set on me here. But he just walked by with a great big, well, not really big, but telescope. I don't know what he was looking at. On a big tripod, anyway. Some gringo. Looks pretty white, fresh off the boat. $26. That's all right. I think you're warmer there. Thanks for hopping on. Wow. Yeah, it's a little bit overcast. Jen says it's 24. I guess it could very well be. I thought it was closer to 28, but Jen said only 24. The wind's got a little bit of cool breeze to it. Usually I'm pretty accurate, but at first I said 25, 26, and I'm thinking, no, it's got to be warmer, but yeah. I guess with that cool breeze, yeah, you're warmer than we are. Kids are over here playing in the sand. They got their Tonka truck set up. The other kids just soaking up the Caribbean Ocean over there. Yeah, the clouds have rolled over the sun here. It's getting some shade now and a light breeze. Breeze blowing there a little bit, or quite a bit. I rigged up my tripod so it holds the receiver better for the wind muffs for the cordless microphone. So the other tripod that I had before was it was flopping around. So when you put the receiver on the end of the phone, it would flop around. That's why I started doing the vertical lives. So if you do the horizontal, then that receiver on the end was weighing it down, and it was too floppy. So, but now I went through my tickle trunk there, and I rigged up my my tripod better. So it actually works. My dear friend Liz was giving me a hard time today about my not having a wind muff down here doing these live streams. And so lots of times I don't plan on going live. So it was, a lot of times just spur of the moment. So I don't carry it with me at all times. And then sometimes I forget them. And then also because of the stability of the tripod that I've been using. So, but I'll do my best to try to remember when I come down here and use the free Wi-Fi. And now that I fixed my tripod, and I think the vertical ones don't do the live stream any justice, because when you're looking at the beach, obviously horizontal is a lot better, especially on the television. I don't even have my bike locked up. I just have it sitting here right behind me, watching the birds. There you go. Nice shot of the bird for you. The little one's attacking them now. Oh, I needed a break from sitting in there. See, we lost connection for a second or two. Oh, the sun's coming back out for a few minutes. I'll just spin you around and I'll put you back down so you can get wobbly for a second to show you. Now that's where we're at. Boats are coming in now. There you go. That's the view. Oh, we're going to get some free. I don't know how well you can hear that. It's actually not that bad. It's cleared up again. Came in and then went back out. I heard yesterday it was pretty good, and today looks really good actually. And they said in the Progresso, in the Playa del Carmen chat there in one of their Facebook groups that it was all gone. No, and it looks like it's gone here. I mean, it's itself other than right here, so it looks pretty good. So it'll be back though. It really don't bother us too much. I mean, it's seasonal, right? So, I mean, if it's really bad, we want to go to the beach, we'll just go to the pool or go to the cenote or, hop on the ferry and go to Cozumel or whatever, hop in the car and drive somewhere where there is none. But if you're here on vacation, then it can be a problem. But for the snowbirds, it's still not that bad either. I mean, they're here for 6-7 months, so. Can you hear that music? Hear the guy over there playing on his, I don't know what you could call that thing. Not a piano, but I don't know what it's called. It's got to be a name for it. I want to say xylophone, but I don't think that's it. Like some Caribbean music. Yeah, that could be it. There's two of them over there playing on it. We've seen it lots in Veracruz when we lived there. They were out on the streets all the time. Out of all the states that we lived in, Veracruz was definitely the most musical. You couldn't leave the house without seeing somebody playing some type of instrument. I really love Veracruz, I really do. I've loved everywhere we've lived, but Veracruz was a very special place for sure. When I was biking here, this little girl, she was in a basket, behind her mom in a little, bike seat or whatever, right? And when I come up behind her on the e-bike, she started screaming and she was waving and just laughing. When I rode by, I waved and she's just screaming and waving. And the mom started laughing. It was pretty cute. It was right just before I got into town. Hearing that little kid scream just made me think of it. It was pretty adorable anyway. She was probably like 2, maybe 3. Yeah, I don't think people realize how beautiful just all of Mexico is. There's so many beautiful places in Mexico, just like there's many beautiful places in Canada and many beautiful places in USA and in every country around the world. Veracruz, like where we were, just so lush and green in the rainforest, and then with the mountains and the waterfalls, and like I had a friend that was living there, right, Josue, and then Josue was posting pictures online all the time. And one time he had a hawk. He was at some, not a zoo, but it was like a pet hawk anyway, and he was holding it, and I was like, wow. And he was up in the mountains, and it was just so lush and so green. And I'm like, where are you? And he's like, oh, I'm in Jalapa, Veracruz. And then all the pictures that he posted, they were just so beautiful. I was just like, wow, we got to go there. So that was the only reason I ended up there, right? Like I would have never thought to research that area. So he just happened to be working there. And then he actually left before we got there. So he come back to Merida. So he was there for, I don't know, 7 months or whatever, half a year or better. So definitely a beautiful area where he was in Jalapa. I'm not sure exactly where he was living, but I know it was in Jalapa. We were right in El Centro. So it was so lively. Like you see my videos walking around downtown. Every time you'd go out of the house, there was just so much going on. Such a beautiful place, but there's a lot of places in Mexico like that. Well, there's that YouTube channel, Eat Valley something. I can't remember now. But they're from Veracruz, and they live in the USA though. So he's from Veracruz, but they grew up in the U.S. His family's from Veracruz, so they're traveling around Mexico for a while. A very nice young couple. Anyway, I've reached out to them a few times. They were living in Mexico City for a while. So we've talked to them a few times, just on social media or whatever, right? But not in person or anything. Very nice couple anyway. I like their videos. So if you want to see more of Veracruz, you can check out their channel. Very nice young couple anyway. His name's Kevin. I can't remember her name, but his name's Kevin. Super nice people. I'm wondering if my connection is cutting in and out because I noticed my chat is back up there and it's gone. Hopefully it's 1 minute. Well, thanks for hopping on, my friend. Yeah, another beautiful day in paradise, that's for sure. Even though it is 24 Celsius and I am getting chilled. Someone asked about the heat, and you get climatized. Believe me, in no time you'll be climatized. Yeah, if you got any questions or comments, you can reach out to Jennifer and I anytime you want. We're easy to find on social media. If you want, you can add us on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. A lot of people reach out to us on Instagram as well. Not everybody does Facebook, but some people do. Will do Instagram, but they don't do Facebook for whatever reason. I mean, you can reach out to us anytime. Buddy here, he's trying to get a coconut with his selfie stick. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to whack a coconut with his selfie stick. It's not going to fall, buddy. I don't know. I got to show you this, what this guy's doing here. Good way to break your selfie stick. That's too funny. I go over there and climb up there for him and get it. I don't think so. Now I messed up my whole system here. Hey, oh, that's better. Sorry for bouncing around. Give you a headache? Seasick? Well, if you're just hopping on, we are here in Puerto Morelos, Quintana Roo, Mexico, staring out at the Caribbean Ocean down by the pier, by the sign. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Truly appreciate it. This is a very special place for sure. 'Cause, like, the locals are coming. It's like kind of, it reminds me of Oaxaca a little bit. Like the locals are coming here at a holiday as well, you know, because it's just kept its small little fishing village charm, even though it's grown into a fair sized town now, but it's still kept its small town charm, you know. It's not Cancun, it's not Playa del Carmen, you know. So it's a draw for a lot of people that like a little bit more of a laid back lifestyle, a little quieter. It's busy in the high season though. Like when we got here, it close anyway. There's a huge influx of people during a high season in the winter months. A lot of snowbirds. And again, a lot of locals as well, holidaying here. But yeah, this is definitely going to be home for a while for sure. No plans on going anywhere for a while. We absolutely love it here. It just has everything that we're looking for Jennifer and I anyway. Yeah, I kind of thought it might be. Cutting in and out, that is. Well, I'll keep her going for a few more minutes here. We'll go a full hour, and then we'll call her a day.
Donuts, empanadas, the sweet, the cream cheese, blueberry, pineapple.
Never go hungry in Mexico. Food everywhere. I just watched this video of this guy biking or jogging. He's trying to lose weight here in Mexico, Mexican guy. So there's this funny little skit. And as he's jogging, he's like eating and then runs across, the guy selling tamales on the road and selling juice and, fresh juice. And he's constantly drinking and eating as he's jogging. That was pretty funny. I think I shared it on a story or something. It was pretty comical anyway. Oh, it's so true. There's food everywhere. You'll never go hungry. Yeah, the clouds have really rolled in. Like it's not raining or anything, but it's definitely clouded right up here. Back behind me, it's pretty cloudy. Well, after this, I'll go for a ride down by the beach and check out the sand and surf over there. And then make my way home and make some dinner. I got some chicken out. And I got to use up some lettuce there that's got to get eaten up. So I got to make a salad. So I got lots of chopping to do. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, take care, man. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. God bless. Have a good day, bro. The little kids are running around up here now. They come off the beach and now they're playing up here. Oh, they're lined up at the sign now. Maybe 15 people over there waiting to get there. All the dogs are out too. All the dogs are out. Well, that's it. That's all, guys. Thanks for hopping on. Truly appreciate it. Both cell service, but or free Wi-Fi, whatever. Real life, real life. God bless everybody out there. Peace on earth, and as always, be kind to one another. Adios. Hasta luego. The sun's starting to poke through here a little bit. Take care, man.